We're keeping DJ Rush on. We're keeping him. Welcome back to Daytime Live. So we're jumping into something else. So as content creation continues to grow as a source of income, many are exploring it as a full-time career path, with some even leaving their traditional 9-to-5 jobs. That's so nice. So we're joined now by popular content creator Moya Slays, and she's going to unpack the realities of making a living in this digital space. Hello, beautiful.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Moya, you ever work like a real 9-to-5? You ever get up early morning and take taxi and battle with traffic and all
Yes,
this stuff?
at one point I was working 3 jobs at one time.
So you did rich then? You never...
No.
I wish. But when did you start doing content though?
I'd like to say about 3 years now, like fully, completely. About 3 years now.
So how long after getting into that whole content creation did you snap your big major deal, the first one?
Honestly, I would say at least probably 3 months in, I got my biggest collaboration.
Oh, you
which
know.
was basically hair, like wigs.
3 months?
Yeah.
So what were you doing that could have given you that collaboration so early in the game?
Definitely posting. Anything that you want to do, you have to post a lot of that. So I knew I wanted to get into, the hair and the fashion. That's kind of my thing. So I was posting a lot of videos with me doing my own hair, and then I landed one.
It's the consistency. So I'm on the social medias and stuff, but I will post a video.
Did you just say on
the social medias like a real auntie? I'm on the WhatsApp and the TikTok.
Okay.
Right? And what the other one name?
Which one?
The Facebook. The Facebook and them. But it's consistency that will determine whether or not persons want to collab with you. Because I post this week and you don't see me again until another month or so.
Work, girl. No.
So how often? What's the secret? How often should she post?
Honestly, at least every day.
Oh.
Yeah, every day. If it's even just a cute video of yourself singing a nice song or a trending song, but at least every day, or at least, all right, let's put that even 3 times per week. But it would be better to post every day.
All right, Moya, so here what? I want you to get into the secret, right? Because at some point I see you creating a course to teach people this, okay? So notice I put that in your mind there. No, so let's break it down. If it is Daedrian wanted to really break out as a content creator, and so you've established that she needs to post at least 3 times per week, okay? So that establishes consistency.
Right.
What are some of the other bullet points, point by point, that she needs to follow?
All right, I would say proper content. I should be able to look at your video and tell that work and effort and creativity was put into this. It can't just be every day just, randomly just shows a video. Sometimes that work, because it's spontaneous, but it has to be done properly. Good lighting and stuff like that does make a difference. Good camera quality, Like I said before, creativity too goes a long way. Some people are more creative than some, yes. But what works for you? What lane are you going to? Are you going to fashion? Are you trying to be a comedian? Are you singing? Are you dancing? What is it that you like to do? And then you focus on that content.
You see with me now, I think what would my niche be when I'm thinking about it? I just read news. I just read news all the time.
Okay, then you talk about current events. You can't go wrong there.
So the course start, the course.
Because if a topic is trending now, you put out your video first and your video goes a long way.
When I do put a video on TikTok, especially if it's something that's trending, the views go up.
Right.
But I'm not consistent with it. But then I'm saying, there are other people on the internet reading news, so I just...
Yeah, but you're going to be different. You're adding your own spice, your razzle-dazzle to it. It can't be the same,
Not your grace, your spice. I love it. So you're hearing it from the experts. So Moya, which brings me into now, which platform for you has kind of given you the biggest payday payout?
All right. When you say payday, as in money, definitely TikTok. TikTok for sure. But honestly, when it comes to like stability, I would say YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So how does it work though? Because do you not need to have a particular amount of subscribers or followers?
Yes, you do. You need at least 1,000 subscribers. But the reason why I say that YouTube is a bit more stable, when you do YouTube videos, you're basically considered an employee of Google. Like literally. Okay. So it's just more, stable based on how it's set up. But in terms of the money, you can make more money via TikTok.
With so many people on TikTok though, I'm wondering if the attention span is there, especially if you're not doing like a long form podcast, for your type of content creation. Is the market there for people to sit and maybe give a half an hour, 45 minutes to a YouTube video as opposed to a 2 minutes on TikTok?
Okay, it is, because remember you have different audiences. Some people may consider TikTok a quick thing, you just go and watch a 15-second video, or sometimes it's probably filled with more drama, more on the negative side. But YouTube, people that watch YouTube, they like to watch like relatable content. They want to see you cooking something for the first time, something that they want to learn to do, stuff like that.
All right, so you mentioned YouTube is more financially stable, okay? So that means that there are different months it might fluctuate. Right. So how does a content creator manage themselves financially if it is they can't guarantee, like a 9 to 5, what you're going to get at the end of the month?
Okay. All right, so in relation to a 9 to 5, even though you don't get one pay every month, right? It fluctuates, as you said. It can go up, it can go down based on what type of content you post and how you get paid. But here's the thing though, if you market yourself well and you put your videos out there and you be consistent, you can get paid as much as you can. Now, I feel like that's a bit controversial when you say a 9 to 5, because just like how social media may not be seem as stable, a 9 to 5 is just the same. A business can close down and you lose your job.
Or fire you.
Right, or they can fire you. So I always advise people to have multiple streams of income. So even though I do social media, I try to start businesses. Same thing for 9 to 5. If you have a 9 to 5, I would suggest you have some from a business on the side. So if, for example, social media doesn't work for you anymore, you still have something to fall back on.
May I ask her something? I'm hearing a question, okay?
Yeah,
I'm hearing a question coming through the screens now.
Okay.
Somebody's asking how I get paid. If it is that I do this because ideas are churning, walk the person through how do you get money as a content creator?
All right, so different platforms have different things that they require. So for example, YouTube, you have to have the 1,000 subscribers, a certain amount of watch hours. Once you achieve that, Google sends you a payment every month. For TikTok, you can get money based on TikTok battles, or if you're not in Jamaica, you can get paid based on your video views. So it's just to figure out how to monetize on different platforms, because Facebook, every single platform is different. They have different requirements. Once you can tell Google the requirement, how do I get paid on Facebook, how do I get paid on so and so, you check it out and you try to achieve them.
Mercy, Adrian,
it's a lot of work.
Our project.
It is work.
Do you ever get tired though? Because I'd be tired, number one, of everybody else's opinion, because if I put something out and this is my personal opinion, and we know how social media is, they're going to attack you for your personal opinion. Do you not get sometimes mentally tired having to navigate all the comments and just having new content ever so often?
Yeah, I do sometimes, but I have to remind myself that nothing in life comes easy. It is work at the end of the day, and everything comes with its good and its bad. So that's the downside of social media, the opinions, the bad energy, as people like to say, but you have to just remember who you are. I always remember who I am. And I will always be who I am. So I don't change because of people's opinion. I just try to stand firm and remind myself that every day and keep doing what I do, because that's what I love.
And who? She is Moya Slays.
What's your handle?
Moya Slays.
Moya Slays.
Moya Slays.
Roshan, what's your social media handle? DJ Roshan.
Is it Roshan or Roshan?
Roshan, Russian.
DJ Roshan.
Yeah,
Roshan. You have to
Underscore
push the
876.
part.
Underscore
Yes. All right. What is yours?
I am Miss Daedran on Instagram and Miss Daedran on TikTok.
You just went auntie a while ago again. You just went auntie. All right, thank you so much. This brings us to the end of the show. Why are you pointing at me, Clive? I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do. Right, thank you so much, Moya Slays. Remember to start creating the course here. Okay. We're back. Well, Daytime Live is back on Tuesday, and it's going to be the double Ds, Daedran and Duffy. Yes. That's how it's going to be. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe. DJ Roshan.
I'm the Duffy or Duffy.
Take us out.
What is
the Duffy?
So put your hand in the air and rock. Everybody hand in the air and rock. Put your hand in the air and rock. Everybody hand in the air and rock. Give me a son of Della Soros. Who's that? I represent.